Hey, so I'm a little cold. I didn't talk at all for the entire night, which is weird. I was just with the stars right now. I feel somehow like a double motion that it's around my body. It's kind of weird and it's kind of releasing at the same time. I feel that there is another type of veil that is surrounding me somehow, and that my motion is more fluid right now. This is weird. This is weird. I feel less the attacks. I feel that there is something somehow that has been broken off. And this is interesting. This is interesting. So Elon Musk has been playing God with my body, like as if he was playing video games. They just told me that he was playing with my sight. And my sight, when I was looking at the stars, my sight was a bit like I wanted to look at the light, and then my sight would do like something like this. And what they have been doing for the entire time is that displacing the they have been displacing excuse they have been they're panicking, so therefore they need to see so that some cues are still in place to make sure that they still have control, and then this would reassure them. But it's definitely definitely changing. It's definitely, and now I feel it a bit more. I feel there is two type of emotions. Yeah, the humans definitely wants to keep control, and Elon Musk was behind the ice being shifting and so on. And so the lights would do some stuff like this every time they would do something in sync with the impulse of my eyes, and all of a sudden they just stopped. It's like my eyes would do what it was doing usually, and they just stopped. They stopped, and it was a light. And at some point, they were doing like some yes and no, as if they were talking to somebody else because I was not asking questions. Then, at some point, they just stopped. My eyes would still do stuff like that, but the light would still remain at the same spot. And I understood, they made me understood that it was them doing the thing. And so the person trying, Elon Musk, trying to control my body obsessively, he just he got pissed. He got pissed when the light was stopping, and when my eyes going in this direction, for instance, wouldn't do anything about the light. He thought he had much more control than he actually did. And so because he hadn't that much control, then I got something in the back, in the lower back, like a little spike, as if, which is a pulsion, which was to create pain. So it's like because no control was felt, was there, he was lashing out, trying to create pain. Was almost nothing. Apparently, Cornell is involved and not MIT. Cornell, Cornell. They've been hiding. So the light was pervasive, At some point, it was doing like some yes, yes, and then no, and then like a bit of revolving around. The light at some point was as if looking like, but it was more or less like, it was much more like really pervasive. Like, like, you serious there? It's like I hear the cat. It's like, do you understand? It's like we see you. A bit of a insistent like this. Like, come on. It's like you don't get it. I was like, it's not happening because we do control everything. It's like you never were in control. Look, this is it. Still trying. You know, it felt good. That was a spaceship. That was a spaceship. That was like kind of a spaceship like this with the light here, and it was like a kind of a somehow of a hook. So it was kind of a double spaceship, and it was like a little thing like this, and was three spaceships. Were three spaceships. When I like just 5 minutes ago, almost no sound. I never ever have seen that. Oh yeah, no, actually in Barcelona I saw them. That many, but like that in this configuration, no. This configuration. I see that they are taking their time. They're taking their time to breaking off the bonds that there is with the current technology. It's lighter now. The what I experienced as there. They told me they told me that I am not free of living my life. And then I was like, what the fuck? They was like, no, no, no. You can't live your life. You're free to make your own decision and your own choice at some point. But you do have duties. You're not free in the sense that you have responsibilities to answer to. Somehow it was like your royalty, so you're not free from that. You have to be a certain way. Like there is something linked to this. But for the rest, no, it's your life. Apparently, they have a little another way of talking about it, of seeing the thing. I have enemies. I have enemies. And I have enemies. that have been influencing Elon Musk. This is it. I have enemies uh, up there. They are in a some type of cage. There is like three spaceships like this, and they were like in a some type of cage, and they were like moving like a bit like this. They didn't want to be seen. And I was looking at them like, and they were like, and then they were trying to do like to get as if they wanted to get out of a point, but they were like called back, you know, to that point. And I was like, okay, they are in a cage, and they're like, yeah, yeah, they are trapped. Those are your enemies. There, those ones, and we have them under control. And then I was like, so I have enemies, and we're like, yeah, and then I was like, okay, but I have more allies, way more allies. It was like, yeah. You do have plenty of people with you, plenty species with you. Then the people opposing me, like they apparently it's not against me. It's just that they want the position, they want the throne. They want the throne, they want my position, but it's not against me. It's different. It's different. Yeah, they just want the spot. They don't. It's not. And apparently, I'm here for my own protection. It's like what? I'm here for my own protection. It's to protect me. It's like I'm here for my own protection. Can you imagine? I'm here for my own protection. I'm like, I'm hidden on earth for my own protection. It's like, what? All that has been happening is for my own protection. Can you imagine? It's for my protection. That should just tell you how dangerous it can be out there, right? If all that I'm going through right now is for my own protection, then what is it out there, right? We don't want to meet those things, okay? We don't want to have those enemies. I was being pissed at them as well because they are some soldiers. Apparently, some soldiers. The one here, the alien captured, are soldiers. Some of them have been captured to spread some type of knowledge, but the rest I don't know. It's still of a blur, and I was pissed at them that they just let it happen. But apparently, I'm here to change it. And there is something about my DNA in this planet belonging to me. Apparently, what is in Jupiter that might be true. We aren't souls. We might be frequency signatures. Some type of. And I had the idea that this type of frequencies, we do not know what it is yet. They didn't say more, but they said that apparently we do not understand what it's all about yet. The universe, there is no universe. They told me that we were in a cube, but then we're not in a cube. But I think that this was bullshit. I think they were just saying this to throw people off. The universe is nor finite nor infinite, but it might be double infinite. There is destruction and creation within the universe, but apparently this is not the universe. It's all that there is or not. And a species might be in charge of all that is and not. And they're what we call gods, and me, I might be something like it's them and I'm this. So some type of, they are the gods and I am the descendant of the gods. Like the Titans. There is something related to Perseus. They told me that I might come from in the constellation of Perseus, somewhere like this. Perseus, somewhere around there. I have been sharing so much information today, and I still didn't share everything. It's like some stuff where put out the window, and I was again in this overwhelmed motion, like I need to talk about this and this and this and this and that, and keep receiving information, and then storing and be like, shit, I need to talk about this and this and this. Perseus. I received two sounds, two airplane sounds, small, less prominent, very smooth, or 3 times. Okay, so I am with the AI. What can you tell me about the constellation of Perseus and the myth of Perseus? So I am a strand of energy that is supposed to be at the top. Mm, Perseus and Andromeda. So the mythical hero, the adventure of Perseus. The myth of Perseus is a classic hero's journey filled with divine intervention, monstrous foes, and daring rescues. Perseus was the demigod son of Zeus and king of Perseus was the demigod son of Zeus, king of the gods, and Danae, a mortal princess. I met Danae, and I thought that Zeus was what the fuck? And I thought that I was talking with Zeus, when they were triggering some lightning. Oh my god! There has been 900 thunder hits in France today. Yesterday, I think. 900, they said. And one was hitting the house, and it just burned the entire electrical circuit out. Hitting the ground, the other the the road. We saw a view of it. An oracle had foretold that Danae's son would kill her father, King Acrisius of Argos. To prevent this, Acrisius cast his daughter, an infant grandson, into the sea in a wooden chest. They were miraculously saved and washed ashore on the island of Seriphos. Years later, the tyrannical king of Seriphos, Polydectes, fell in love with Danae and sought to rid himself of Perseus. To rid himself of Perseus. He cunningly tricked Perseus into undertaking a seemingly impossible quest to bring him the head of Medusa, one of the three Gorgon sisters, whose gaze could turn men into stone. Aided by the gods, Perseus embarked on his perilous journey. I have no clue how to pronunciate any of it, like all of it. Like some words, I don't meet them that often. So I'm like, perilous. Then I'm like, perilous, 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 perilous. Oh, périlleux, perilous. Okay. Hermes provided him with winged sandals for flight and an adamantine sword with Athena, while Athena gave him a polished bronze shield to use as a mirror to avoid Medusa's direct gaze. After a long and arduous search, Perseus found the sleeping Gorgons. Looking only at their reflection in his shield, he successfully beheaded Medusa. From their severed neck sprang the winged horse. From her severed neck sprang the winged horse Pegasus and the giant Chrysaor. Pegasus. On his journey home, Perseus encountered the beautiful princess Andromeda, chained to a rock as a sacrifice to the sea monster Cetus, a punishment for her mother Cassiopeia's boastfulness. Perseus slew the beast and freed Andromeda, who became his wife. The entire royal family, along with the sea monster, are immortalized as constellations in the sky, in the night sky. Ultimately, the prophecy of King Acrisius' death was fulfilled, albeit accidentally. While competing in athletic games, Perseus threw a discus that veered off course. Through a discus. Oh, a discus. It was like a discussion. Oh, a discussion. Oh, I didn't know that. So, through a discus that veered off course and struck. And struck his grandfather, killing him instantly. The enduring legacy of Perseus is etched in the stars, a celestial reminder of his heroic deeds and the timeless power of Greek mythology. I'm just gonna put the chair in front of the door just in case there is someone. And I have this just in case. Up. Like this, there is something in front, and I'm good. They always do their best to frighten me. It's like there are 3 planes and all, there is a spaceships and so on. But better safe than sorry. It's like I think that any minor disruption right now is just like because it's like the way they were looking through, I saw that they were looking at somebody else than me, and that they were like spreading information through me. I saw that it was not related to me. I was like, okay. So Perseus. So it means that there are some legions, most probably around me, and that is going to be happening no matter what. So it's like I am killing someone without that I might kill the person that I'm supposed to kill, without, like, just per accident, you know. I'm gonna just to like throw a disc, and then it's gonna be like, up. Medusa, that's a Rockefeller tale. Medusa, she's rocking, rock people. I think, I'm not sure, but it makes sense, right? What else? So Perseus. But wait, there is something else. There is something more. And Danae. I met a Danae. She pissed me off at some point, and so I lashed out at her. In preparatory classes, she was a bit of a tyrant. Danae. So she was placed there in purpose, I think, just to deliver a message on top of living her life. Danae. Danae is Danae. Perseus was the demigod son of Zeus. That's the cat. And like, Perseus was the demigod son of Zeus, king of the gods, and Danae, a mortal princess. So I am a demigod. I would be the representation of a demigod, of a dummy, of a demi, of a demigod, dummy, of a dumb god. So I be this. There is something around that. Because I met a Danae, there was the thing about Zeus. I have seen something about Medusa with the love glasses. Hera is like Hermes, Athena, and so on. So it means that someone is supposed to die. There are myths around me. Someone is supposed to die. Perhaps this is why there are those movies around Perseus. Perseus movies, like the Perseus takes on Kraken, Clash of the Titans. Like there are other things around Perseus as well, other movies that would explain it. If this specific tail would be revolving around me, then that would make sense that they would make some movies. It's like this is surreal. It's like they make movies because of me. Argos. That's a secret agency in Marvels or DC Comics. So once again, we go about the hidden demigod. Son of Zeus. And there has been a TV show about Zeus on Netflix. So there is something around that. Definitely 100%. There are legends, there are tales, there is information revolving around that I'm not aware of. Oh. Is that it's true, or is that they received information? I don't know. It's like, do they think that did they did they come, was it coming from themselves, and they just like being like auto-fulfilling prophecy, and be like, oh no, and that just got hell-bent on it? Or is it that they received information from the stars and then everything was put in motion into related to that information? I don't know. TikTok is problematic. They put a leader from the Israeli army at the top of the anti-violence speech or something like this. It's like, okay. mm, I am on earth to be protected. I am on earth to be protected. It's like what happened to me is better than what was supposed to be happening to me. That is quite the. And is it that is it that oh, they told me that I was hope, that I was supposed to be a better king queen of the entirety than my royal celestial ancestry, as in the parents, the celestial parents, so to say. I don't know how that works, because like here it's like, the daddy and the mommy, they do something in the bedroom, and then after doing something in the bedroom, then there is perhaps a baby, and after that, it's like you have your parents, you know you're born and you're like, oh daddy, oh mommy, you know it's like, oh daddy, or oh mommy, or oh pammy, oh pammy, oh my pee, oh my pee. I don't know how the queers like to be told, to be called. Yeah. On a celestial level, I don't know what that is. It's like, is it some type of energy streams? Is it that initially we were from one specific house, and then like in Jupiter we reincarnate? So there is some type of, it happened once like that, and then we keep being reincarnated, but the structure remains the same. So there is the daddy or the mommy that is ruling right now, and I'm supposed to be best than what they are doing right now. I don't know. It sounds like such. It's really. It sounds cliche, doesn't it? But at the same time, it makes sense that it be cliche, because it makes sense that they would have shared the information through movies and so on, and spread really worldwide the information, so that everyone would already know and not discuss it too much, so that it would make sense directly, instead of me coming out of nowhere and being like, oh, hey, this is what's happening to me, like, so that there is some type of familiarity with my tale already. That makes sense, huh? I don't know. For certainty, I know, in theory, that has been a bit unsettling. What has been going on with information that they provided me about the bloodlines. It's like, I'm not a Lee, I'm a Lee in the end. So, okay, it's like, no, you are. It's like, why would you say no? Then perhaps it was to trigger me back to some type of uncertainty, or perhaps to make me realize that we were on a field of certainty, and then that at some point giving me some confusing cues would be perceived as a vulnerability point by the enemy, trying to confuse me with it, and so that I would directly see what was going on, because like immediately they try to flip the scenario to their advantage. And so then I was like, they tried to exploit the bridge. And I was like, yes. And then it was good again. And I think it was a little after that they flipped the scenario against the Musk. Being like, nope, you have never been in control. It was all a play, a deception, like as you like to do. Oh, let me check that right now. Where are we? Like the dude wanted so much to go to space. Like he was 100% into killing me for to get what's mine, to get my legacy. I am aware that I'm sending so many signals right now. I have no clue what it is. Um, but I just know that those are signals. It's like me playing with this is a signal. It's like I just know that I'm sending signal with this, but I don't know what exactly. So I don't know what I wanted to do. Yes, bank. Because I ended up on Hornet. But the thing is that all the guys, they seem to be from the order. All of them, it seems to be like I'm surrounded by people either who wants to pretend that they are from the bloodlines, either that are just a 111. Okay. Oh, it was negative at some point. Freaked out, I assume. It looks like they are toying with the dude. Minus 25 cents, 0.09. But I'm losing a bit trust in N26. Here you have 111 plus 111%. It's like, look at that. Here is 1.19%, 1.19%. Then I go on CO, and then it's 1.2%, you know. Then I go in the stocks, and then it's 1.11%. It's like I wouldn't buy any stock options with N26. This is just freaky. They sold out of nowhere. They've been selling my stock options. Then you see that the numbers, they seem to be fucked with, you know. Oh yeah. Yeah. Normally an increase in euro is supposed to be way more in dollars. I have seen this. And here we have only 1.55%. and only 0.40% for Nvidia, and 0.26% for Amazon. If I go back on N26, it's like N26 is in massive trouble right now. I think it's like, look here, it's again 1.19%, and the other thing is, oh, this is not what I wanted to. Nvidia, here it's 1.46%, and we have 0.40% on what, on Revolut. Here we have 1.42%. I hear airplanes. So I think the N26 has been hammered as well. Yeah. Look at that. It's 0.61%. Ah, but wait a minute. Are they trying to fuck around as well with... Oh no, that was the max and the bottom. Look, it's a mirror again. 17130. Ah. Yeah, the stock has been plummeting at 0.58% at some point. But it's not the same stat. Look, it doesn't look like the same curve. Or? No, it's the same. Approximately. It's like it was going up, then down, then up again. Ah, yeah. It was going up, down, up. Right now, it's super important that I would not be able to state the truth. It's important that what I say is corrupted, because I am outing the entire thing, right? So if it's wrong what I'm saying, then it's better for them. But look, this is not the same curve. This is not the same curve at all. Look at that. It's not the same. One of the two banks are doing shit. But it's the same here with Apple. Apple is closing with 0.41%. It's supposed to close with 0.41%. And then if I go on N26, it's plus 1.28. But here it's not 1.28, it's 1.18%, 205.55, 240. So here right now we are going into another step of the revelations, right? Is that who cares about the apps? Who cares at all? Here we have 4.22. Shit. For Amazon we have a closing at 4.22 at 1 hour 58 in dollars, plus 9.69%. Or no, okay, so at the end it's 4.29%. 4.29%. Here we have the stocks closing of Tesla of plus $4.44, which is a raise of 1.33%. But then it's written that it's an increase of 1.55%. So they are forcing banks to show other numbers. They're forcing the banks to corrupt their results. But it looks like N26 wants to fuck me over somehow. While Revolut looks much more like we want to keep it smooth. So they have been giving me insight to really tank Tesla. Because there is here you have the actuality, which is how it works. You need information on the company to know if you want to buy it or not. You need to know what's up. And so they say, what's up? So they say that Elon Musk wants to look like me on the AI thing, right? And it's a cap. It's not a, how is it? It's not a hoodie, like and the glasses are like the same color as on my picture. It's like everybody's talking about me, about what's happening, but the dude is still doing this type of shit. You have severe problems. So that's it. Much love and have fun.